Ladies and gentlemen, this podcast is sponsored by alcohol because that's the only fucking thing that's going to get me through the fact that the Cleveland Browns did not re-sign Nicholas Jamal Chubb.
Is this my name is Jamal?
This is Jamal.
Okay.
Yeah, I would know. He's my favorite player. They didn't sign him. The Houston Texans did.
I thought they just brought him in for a workout.
Nope, they signed him.
They signed him?
Yeah, he's Houston Texans.
Nice.
The Cleveland Browns, so nice. Yeah, nice.
No, good for him.
As long as they treat him well. He deserves to be on a team that's
I'm
better
becoming
than the
a
Browns.
Houston Texans fan. Anyways, we got a great episode for you all today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe this is episode
26.
26. We're going to talk about fast food conspiracy theories. We're then going to go to Florida Man of the Week, reading funny 1-star reviews. We're going to check out our favorite album covers of all time. We're going to talk about joining weird Facebook groups and infiltrating them, which I have 3 really funny ones. And then we're going to finish off with some random segments at the end.
Hell yeah.
Everybody doing
Sweet.
good?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Johnny, how about you?
Doing great. I would feel even better if you turn that floor lamp around. I know that's the incorrect way, but that's how I do it.
That's the correct way.
Is that the correct way?
Yeah, it's the correct way, but it's
Bill says the correct way.
it is the correct way, but it is also the lame way.
Okay. Anyways, thanks for that. Let's talk about Let's talk about crazy fast food conspiracies. Would anybody like to share?
That's a great question.
I can share.
Let me pull it up. Let me pull this bitch up.
I'll go. Nose goes, meaning I go.
Okay, go.
Nose goes meaning the last one to touch their
I
nose
never got
goes.
that. I never got that. So
do
you
you
say
mean?
nose goes, that means like if you hit your nose, you go.
No, nose goes. So the last one to touch the nose is the one going.
Okay, so Johnny, you want to go first? It sounded like you wanted to go first.
Yeah, I'll go
Anyways.
first. I would say mine is I think McDonald's is hiding the supersized option from the public, and I think the managers of McDonald's are getting it for free.
You think the McDonald's managers are the only people that are getting the supersize options?
Yes, correct.
Because like they work it and they can get whatever sizes they want?
Exactly. Yes.
Or do you mean that they actually have the physical packaging for the supersized sizes?
Both.
Word.
You know, like
Interesting.
they watched the Morgan Spurlock documentary, the hit piece, was frowned upon, and then they decided that they were going to keep the supersized option for themselves.
Was that why they took it off? Was because of that documentary? Or was that just like
I'd believe
at some
it.
other time?
I think it was, but it also turned out that he also had a shit fucking ton of alcohol.
Yeah, and he
that
kind of lied about it.
Yeah, that was really why he was packing up those.
I mean, it wasn't
pounds.
wrong. Like, it's not good for you.
Right.
There's definitely a lot of things he was right about, but he also
Wait,
drank a lot of alcohol.
so wait. If you stop exercising and you drink booze and you have McDonald's, you're gonna get fatter.
Dude, that's
Fuck.
crazy. I didn't.
Wait,
Dude,
actually?
and people were just like, "Wait, do the Mr. Beast thing."
Wait, actually though, that explains a lot, at least personally.
Jack, where are your pants?
Man.
Didn't-
That was a very funny
For the audio
segment.
listeners, Jack is.
not wearing pants.
Whoa! Put your leg down, dude. Bill, sense blur that, please. Jack's got camo on. Anyways, sorry. Mac would have been mad because that's too meta.
I wouldn't say that's meta, but you mentioning that it's meta is too meta, and that would be, and then turn.
And now it's meta.
Yes.
That was
It's
so
getting very meta right
that was
now.
so meta. Your nickname is now Meta World Peace.
Okay, so you want to hear one of my conspiracy theories?
Yes.
No.
You're
But
going
go
to
ahead.
anyways because that's the topic
Oh,
of
okay.
this.
Trick question.
I think Starbucks misspells your name on purpose for free publicity.
I didn't even realize they misspell people's names. Do they misspell your
Well,
name?
you and I have names that are pretty hard to misspell, and Jack, and I would say Bill, unless it's like Bill, B-I-L.
B-I-L.
But for somebody like a Hallie,
I've-
like my friend Hallie is Hallee. They always misspell her name because it's like not a typical way to spell it. But I think a lot of people misspell like a Kelsey or like a I can't say your girlfriend's name for some reason. You told me not to. But I think they misspell it because you're like, oh, look. And you post social media, like, look, they misspelled my name. And then everyone's thinking Starbucks. And you go in and get Starbucks.
What the fuck?
It's borderline
Starbucks.
genius.
I think people also might just be
Dumb.
crying about things like they spelled my name Haley instead of Haley, and it's like, okay,
The inflection.
Hell.
well, you know what I mean. There's like 3 different ways to spell Haley, and it's like, okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't know the way you spell your name.
Yeah, here's another way to spell it. STFU. That's a good way to spell it.
I have been written down as like Zach or Jay, and that's honestly probably just on me for not speaking up.
Yeah, like I don't enunciate very well, but I don't think my name has ever been misspelled correctly at a Starbucks. like Joey specifically.
Right.
I've gone under like other aliases like Batman and like Scrooge McDuck, but that's about it. I have another one. Do you have one?
I have no.
I have a real like serious one. Honestly.
Jesus, I'll go first. I mean, this is kind of an obvious. I have two obvious ones. Long John Silver's is a drug front. I don't even know if that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's just like factual, especially after being there for a week. And I also think McDonald's ice cream machines are intentionally broken. Those are both kind of obvious.
Oh, explain that one.
What?
Explain it. Like,
The ice
why?
cream
Have you
one.
been to a?
No. I'm like, why do you think it's intentionally broken?
Because every time I go there at night and ask for ice cream, they say it's broken.
You know that it takes.
Yeah, but what gain would they have? What would they gain
For
from
not having to have it on, so they don't have to work harder.
I mean,
but they also get to
this
steal
is
from
actually facts though, because it takes like 4 hours to clean.
It genuinely does, but it's never broken. Like they just say, "Hey, it's down," or
Right.
like we're not working harder tonight.
Right.
I would totally be fine with that. I'm lying. I would not be fine with that. But
it. Jack, do you have one, or do you want me to?
he has a very serious one. So
I
get your
do. So keep going.
get
Like,
your
guys.
non-serious one out,
I mean,
so
it's
we
not
can go
like
Jack.
that serious, but like.
All right. I think the mascot for the Burger King. I think the Burger King is Epstein.
Okay, Jack.
Yep.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
You just what?
Yeah.
That was gonna be more serious than Jack's.
No.
What?
Think about
his
this.
is more serious. Yes.
Hang on.
Yes.
Yes.
Think about this for a sec. You ever see the Burger King and Jeffrey Epstein in the same room?
Jack, please go ahead. Please.
You
Please.
ever hear about the lady who spilled a hot coffee on her at McDonald's?
Yes.
God.
I think that was an inside job.
That was an expensive inside job.
That was really underwhelming. Like
The jury said she was going to get paid out $2.7 million. She actually got paid out $4,800,000. Only $500,000.
tax.
Hold on, time out.
Tax.
You just said $4,800,000. What was
I
that?
thought I said 4,800. Yeah,
$4,800.
$4,800,000.
That means 4.8 million.
Yeah, it's $4.8 million. $4,800,000.
No,
That's $4,800.
You mean $480,000?
yes. What did I say? Oh yeah.
You said $480,000.
She got paid
$480,000. $480,000.
$480.
I'm sorry.
That was great.
That makes sense to me. I don't know.
I mean, it was
Like $4.8 million, but it's fine. So you think that was an inside job?
Yeah.
Yours was way more serious than his.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why I didn't think it
that
was going
was-
to take that job.
that was really underwhelming. It was like, oh, this is some serious fucking
I mean,
shit.
that's serious. That doesn't mean yours wasn't the most chaotic thing I've ever heard for a conspiracy. That's also not true.
You've heard worse. Just
Although you just, I just picture you just like sitting down, you just be like, like you're just like giggling.
I wrote this off the dome. I was just like, I need a conspiracy theory. Oh yes, Epstein, Burger King, perfect.
Basically, though, it sets up that people can then sue large corporations and win money, but then they end up trying to sue corporations and then they just get...
Wait, so why would McDonald's want that?
Because they crush the little people. I mean...
How do they crush the little people if the...
Because you have people thinking, oh, McDonald's made my fries too hot, so I'm going to sue them.
Yeah.
And then they try and sue them and they spend all this money and then McDonald's gets their money for trying to sue them.
Oh, because they don't have a case.
Because they don't have a case.
No case.
That's
My barber,
very interesting.
My barber told me that McDonald's was like losing money relative to like Chick-fil-A or something like that. Like they couldn't like compete with them or something like that.
At this point, probably. I mean...
I'm not saying that, like, I trust my barber, my hairstylist, like,
I don't.
with my, with
Oh.
my hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure with, like, news information.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, she's like we were just having a little chat. Like,
Little chopping it up, little barbershop talk.
Yeah,
don't you guys chat with your barbers?
I do. I think everyone mostly does.
Yeah.
I got one more to finish this off, then we can jump to the next segment.
Well, I just want to add, my barber said that they're bringing back the Indians instead of the Guardians, and we all know that's probably not going to happen.
That's definitely not happening.
Where did you get it from? TikTok?
Probably Facebook.
Yeah, something like that.
Very reliable source of information.
My last one is Chipotle makes you sick on purpose.
Okay.
Marketing strategy.
Is this
Everything's
like-
a marketing strategy.
Is this like going down like an Ebola iceberg or something like that?
I just feel like I always get sick from Chipotle. And again, allegedly, conspiracy theory, allegedly, I don't believe this, allegedly.
Yes.
And the air quotes, I don't know, I shouldn't have done that because that kind of cancels out. But allegedly.
When's the last time you had Chipotle?
Maybe like a year ago. I tried going like 8 different times in a row, and it was like either closed, their machines weren't working. They would only take online orders. They didn't have meat. Yeah, it was great.
I think I had it like a week and a half ago.
Sucks. It's so garbage.
I don't think I've had it.
Pretty all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I live right next to a cilantro taqueria, so like I've never had a reason to go to Chipotle.
So cilantro, for the people that don't live in Lakewood, Ohio, or around here, Cleveland.
They have a bunch of them. There's one in Tremont. There's one.
Yeah, but like Cleveland. It's solid. It's very solid, like Chipotle-like food, except better quality Mexican food, more authentic, I would say. Yeah. I don't know. Chipotle's fine. If I want to have something that's like completely mid and average, I would just make some myself.
That's
nice.
That's what my friend told me to do. He's like, quit yapping about Chipotle and just grill a steak. I'm like, okay. But he said it in a lot.
Like instead of just like bitching about it, just like do something about it.
Pretty much.
No, I know.
It's in a lot more crazy words. I'll say this.
That's a great idea.
I'll show you later.
Oh, geez.
That's a great idea. Like instead of complaining about the ice cream machine, just like make your own ice cream machine.
That's true. First off, please censor that. You cannot say that word. Second off,
ice cream machine.
Yeah, don't say ice cream machine again. Second off, we say like he just said that word. Like, so was it a word that's worse than what he said? Should I just not worry about it?
I don't think that's a bad.
What word?
Okay. Anyways, let's talk about our Florida Man of the Week. For those who don't know, Florida is an incredibly chaotic state, and because of like their news laws, a lot of news stories are more public.
Right.
And also because there are just a lot of crazy people on drugs in Florida. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to like have a recurring segment of us talking about Florida Man of the Week. Now, we won't have one for next week because we're recording back-to-back episodes because I'm going to every single Buc-ee's, all 52 of them in like a 2-week period. So by the time you are listening to this, I will be out on that adventure. So let's talk about Florida Man of the Week. Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Florida man locks employees inside restaurant, demands $6 million he claims he's owed for appearing in Netflix documentary featuring Gordon Ramsay.
What?
You guys want to guess if he was or was not in a Gordon Ramsay Netflix documentary?
I'm gonna say no, but yeah, just repeat that end part again. After he locked people.
Demands $6 million he claims he's owed for appearing in Netflix documentary featuring Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
A man was arrested after police said he locked employees inside Poppy Steak Restaurant in Miami Beach while demanding $6 million. According to reports, he used a U-lock to trap workers inside the business on May 18th. Nunez, who claimed he previously worked at the restaurant, stated, "My demands for damages is $6 million. He was arrested.
Who's he asking this money for?
The employees at Poppy Steak, who clearly have an in. Like, were you not paying attention? They clearly have an in with Netflix.
I thought he was.
According to Nunez, the guy.
I thought he was holding them hostage and demanding money.
He is.
So
because they have an in with Netflix. Did you miss that part? I feel like it couldn't be like more.
Who are they demanding money? Who is he directly demanding money from? The police?
No, Poppy Steak.
Netflix. Poppy Steak.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
who he thinks has an in with Netflix, and he has reason to believe because he locked them in. He has for $6 million.
I feel like we have a big elephant in the room like this. Did Gordon Ramsay?
Jesus, Bill said I'm sagging, and now you call me a fucking big old elephant.
Yeah, but big elephant in the room. Did Gordon Ramsay respond?
That's a good question. There's no shot they reached out to Gordon Ramsay.
Imagine if Gordon Ramsay did this and he reviewed it like he reviewed like food suggestions people gave to him. It's like, oh, this is the worst fucking hostage situation I've ever seen in my life.
This article is literally 4 paragraphs long, and it just ends with Nunez was arrested Sunday for attempted extortion, criminal mischief, and possession of Adderall.
Wouldn't it also be like false imprisonment too?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, he held people hostage and demanded money. That's
I would say
extortion.
Attempted extortion probably.
Sounds like false imprisonment.
I didn't even think that's attempted.
That's Well,
that sounds like
it's probably they have.
Well, because like if it goes through, it's extortion.
Yes,
there was an attempt.
It has to be tried.
Okay.
Yes.
That's mine. That's mine of the week. I think it's a pretty good nomination.
Pretty good nomination, I would say. This one was from February. Florida man feels free to junk up his property. So I'll just read this.
Junk up his property.
Like
so.
literally just put junk on his property, not like touching. Like, get your mind out of the gutter.
That's not what I'm saying. I could not understand what you said.
Okay, so I will say it again. Florida man feels free to junk up his property.
Okay.
In Seminole County, Florida, Alan Davis, 69, nice, is famous for all the wrong reasons. Click Orlando reported. I can't read sentences. I'm sorry. Davis's unsightly property has been the bane of his neighbor's existence for 25 years, and this year he celebrates the anniversary of his first county code violation. He's added another element: a 6-foot-tall fiberglass representation of a human butt. Also in his yard, stacks of scrap metal, steel drums, rusted appliances, tarps, junked vehicles, and towering weeds. Davis calls the yard a political protest against the county government.
Wait, so he's not one of those like weirdos that just has a bunch of junk in his yard. He's
intentionally doing it.
He's cognitively there, and he's doing it to protest.
He's like a junk man who likes tinkering with stuff and like that, and the county wants him to have it clear because it's not,
it's like
it's unsightly.
Yeah, it's violating. Oh, okay, and he got fined.
Yes, and he says, fuck off.
Oh my God,
and he has a 6-foot fiberglass butt.
Yes. Speaking of fines, as of mid-January, Davis owed the county $5.4 million in fines, with more accruing every day.
I'm guessing he's not paying it.
Yeah, he said, I'm not going to pay for it, Davis said. I do what I want on my property.
Well, guess what? Listened. I actually saw this story online, and there's further information that I can give.
I was going to say, you sounded like you really knew a lot of information about
it. So I think he did end up somehow going to jail or something like that. And they took all of his junk from his property and sold it at auction.
Oh, no.
They sold the butt?
They sold everything.
They sold the butt.
There's a good video of the news story, and he's driving along, and he's got like a flatbed trailer behind his truck, and the butt's on it.
Oh.
And I was like, that's wild, because to be driving behind that, it did not look very secure.
Yeah, it's like very distracting. Like you're trying to look at like the traffic, and then you just see this giant fucking piece of human ass in front of you.
Yeah, some guy bought it for
someone bought it.
So they bought all his.
Someone definitely, but in Florida, somebody.
They bought all his junk for $48,000 or something like that. All right, fuck you guys. I said it right.
You said it right.
Yeah.
But do you know what the best part of it was?
What?
The guy that bought his junk was his buddy. And he put it all back.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding.
No way.
He got it all back.
Happy ending.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the best friend ever. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for a happy ending.
Yeah.
Keeps the butt.
So I don't have a specific Florida man story, but I wanted to know if you ever heard of having your own Florida man story. So what you would do is you search up your birth month, Florida man,
like your birthday.
Yes.
You can do that because I think we have done that before. All right, so everybody search your birthday.
Oh God.
So Florida man, and then the problem is Johnny and I were both born on the same day. So Johnny, you do October 26th.
I'm guaranteed there's more than one story on a day. So.
Yeah, it's
nope. There's only one story. Florida man arrested for pulling off a $100,000 frozen bacon heist. Wow.
Florida man allegedly tries to kill wife of 60 years twice, tells deputies he doesn't want her to be alone. I feel like that doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense for a Florida man. Jeez. Dude, is on one of those sites where it's just a fucking naked person.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Bill, could you put it up? Yeah. Here's another one. Central Florida man arrested after pouring bleach in coworker's soda.
Jack, go ahead.
Is the guy live?
This first one here, Florida man arrested after allegedly shoving steaks worth, I hate clicking on it, but more than $50 down his pants. That's lame. Whatever.
That's
not even that much steak.
$50.
That's crazy. This
dude, that's like 8 ounces. That's like an 8-ounce sirloin.
Florida man armed with machete crawls into bed with victim, says "I love you" before killed by deputies.
I don't know.
That's my Florida man.
I don't know if we should put that in.
Why?
Because murder.
Oh.
Murder.
You literally just had a conspiracy theory about a dead person being the Burger King.
Okay, it was Epstein.
That's fair.
It was fucking Epstein.
fair.
Florida man arrested
Stop, Bill.
after
Stop.
Wait,
Thank
wait,
God
with
Bill
a
doesn't have
bloody
a
head.
Wait,
microphone.
Joey, would you say that was a straw man argument?
No. Absolutely not. Well, go ahead, Jack. What?
This one Florida man arrested after boarding a plane with bloody head.
What?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Jack, it's not even your birthday.
This is the one. Actually, I remember searching up. This one was mine.
No.
Too
far.
No.
All right.
No. There was a Waffle Man one. Waffle House.
This is gonna be a recurring segment. There's plenty of Florida man to go around.
Yeah.
We can't fucking.
Florida man uses finger guns to steal Waffle House napkins. Deputies say.
All right.
Look at that guy. How
This'll be
tall
my
is he?
Florida man.
70 inches. How tall is 70 inches? That's like
72.
He's like 6 foot. He's like 6 foot.
Dude, they make him look really tiny though.
He looks really small in that photo. The proportions.
Oh,
terrible.
he looks so precious.
Dude, using finger guns to rob people is actually the funniest thing I've ever.
For napkins.
And he got arrested.
He did it for napkins, not even food, napkins.
Dude, they should arrest the people that work at Waffle House for not being intelligent, not passing an IQ test.
I'm pretty sure you can also like take napkins whenever. Like you don't have to pay anything for fucking napkins.
Can I say something?
What's up?
I think this is the Florida Man of the Week.
Florida Man of the Week, give it up for this guy. Yeah.
What's his name?
Boo. Wait, let's give up finger guns for
Doesn't
him.
matter. It's fucking
Let's give a finger gun for this
Edward
guy.
William Rodriguez.
E-word William Rodriguez. It maybe meant Edward, or maybe just E-word.
E-word.
The E-word. Well, we're not going to go there.
E.
All right, good job.
Hell yeah.
That was fun.
Tallahassee.
Do you guys want to? Our next segment's going to be reading 1-star reviews that are like weird or funny.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have some.
Go ahead, share with the class.
All right. I'm going to do this for the clip. Reading 1-star reviews that are very weird and funny. I will start first. Somebody pulled up. Okay. A review for, I don't really know what the review is for, but it says needs a little less yellow. It says, yes, I know I said 1 star. I do not like the color yellow, so I always rate 1 star so that there is less of it on my screen. This is a positive review, not a bad review. I am rating 1 star to prevent yellow. Thank you.
What?
I know.
So the stars are yellow, and she hates the color yellow. Or he, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I was like, what is yellow? And
Yeah, but what is
stars?
The stars are yellow, and she wants less of the yellow on the screen, so she only put 1 star. But she put in all caps, this is a positive review. I know it's 1 star.
But wait, is she reviewing like the actual like review site?
Yes.
She's
No.
No, she's reviewing some
Whatever-
whatever it is.
A restaurant or something.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't say.
because she doesn't like yellow, she's only putting 1 star.
That's fucking crazy. Like she's like, she was about to say this is the best like food I've ever had. Like yellow. Oh fuck! Like damn, that changes everything.
Actually,
Shit.
incredibly cringe, to be honest.
Dude, that's.
That was a tough one.
I don't think we've used like cringe really ever.
Do you have one, Jack or Johnny? Would you like to go?
Jack, you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Johnny, go.
All right, bet. This is a review for this game, this video game called Getting Over It, which is considered like one of the hardest video games ever made. This guy said, playing this game is easy. It's like riding a bike, except the bike is on fire and you're on fire and everything is on fire and then you're back to the beginning. 10 out of 10.
And it was a 1-star review?
Yeah.
Wow.
They said 10 out of 10.
That's not
even the correct math.
some of these I don't get.
I mean, it's like a game could be so bad, but then like it's also so good. So it's like you feel like you're on both ends of the spectrum.
This one makes sense to me though. This is a 1-star review for Pier 39. Nothing to see here. Move on. This is a pier. Yep, that's it. It's a pier. Same as Pier 38 and 40. It's a pier. Nothing to see here. Move on. Don't waste more than 5 minutes here. I really did not like Pier 39. He thought Pier 30 was probably better.
Yeah, he thought that it's like Fast and Furious, dude. Like
yeah.
there's too many piers.
That's
He was
family.
over
It's
by
family.
then.
It's family. Family.
I don't know. I had some pretty good memories on Pier 38.
Go on, you can do it again. We'll try again.
I had some pretty good memories at Pier 38. So.
I didn't.
Oh.
Here's one for a company called Flat Waves Food Shack. Somebody got a 1 star, and all it says is "did not go there." And then the owner of Flat Waves Food Shack goes, "How can you give us a 1 star rating if you didn't come here?" And that's a good point.
Man,
Have you
just
ever
cooked them?
given a rating to a place you've never been to?
No, have you ever done a 1 star rating? And it was yes. And it was one time where I didn't even want to. Yeah, the waitress was very handsy, and it was an awful experience. For
Hell
everyone.
yeah.
I believe we were all there. Were you there?
Yeah.
Bill, you can censor this. Just censor like that part so I don't out the business.
Well, what do you? I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, I mean I know, but like for the people that listen,
we
they
all
don't have to
knew.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just.
But
yeah.
I'm saying, well, yeah, whatever.
It was that was awful. It's still public. I think I have like 20 upvotes, which I feel like that's like going viral on Google reviews.
There's one guy that I
No. What? Shut up, Bill. Hater.
There's actually one guy that I follow on Google reviews. I don't know how, but I somehow followed his account, and it's like a local Cleveland man because he goes around. He's been just about friggin' every restaurant.
He's just a guy who goes everywhere.
And he goes like a lot of them I saw were Subway, and he'll go there and he has his meal out, whatever, and he reviews whatever. But he's got a little dinosaur figurine that he puts in every single picture, regardless of where he's at, whether it be like a diner or a nice place or a Subway.
Is that kind of like his marking? You know how like the secret artist guy or whatever his name is, he has like an identifying thing.
Yeah,
Or like a serial killer has like a.
I'm not exactly sure. I feel like sometimes he does the review as the little toy, so it weirds me out. But other times, I think it's probably just him reviewing it, and he doesn't really.
That's interesting. Well,
he mentions the toy. I don't know.
I mean, you know.
If I ever find it, I'll send it to you again.
I would trust a Stegosaurus with my life for a food review.
It's a velociraptor, so.
Oh, I would even. I'm going to war.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, good job. Let's do best album covers really quick. Guys, what are your favorite album covers of all time?
So like, how we're gonna do this? Are we like Jack's gonna like pull it up right now?
Jack's gonna pull up yours, Johnny.
I'll pull up Johnny's.
Yeah, Johnny. Jack's gonna do that. We're actually recording the screen. This is the first time we're recording a screen, or that we're using screen recording, because we've recorded like the last 2 episodes and we didn't use it at all.
All right, this is the first one. This is the cover for Mint Jams. It's a live album by the Japanese jazz fusion band Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia, I think. Whatever. Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia.
And it's the best live album I have ever heard, and this is the perfect picture for it.
It's just literally Mint Jams.
Mint Jams.
It's literally a Mint Jam.
So if you guys ever want to listen to like some sick fucking crystal clear sounding Japanese jazz fusion, this is the album to listen to.
I was going to ask what kind of music it was, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, Johnny did a good job explaining that one.
Yeah, I did.
I know.
He was giving you credit.
You come at me like
You said it so sarcastic. You said it so sarcastically.
No, I was saying because Jack asked. He said, "Well, I was gonna ask," and then you had already explained. So I was like, "Well, yeah, Johnny explained it pretty good."
Fight, kiss.
That was
kiss.
different, Johnny.
Yeah, audio listeners, it's literally Mint Jam, and the album is called Mint Jams.
It's amazing.
Double entendre, if you will. All right, let's go to Jack's.
That's mine again.
Johnny,
how many you, dude?
2.
He sent me 2.
Those are 2. Relax.
Hey.
You fucking said 1,000?
No, 2.
Yeah.
I figured it's right here, so why not show?
All right.
Yeah. This is the deluxe edition of Melt My Eyes, See Your Future by Denzel Curry. The original one's fine, but this one is it's way fucking better. It's like it's like anime inspired, like Cowboy Bebop inspired, something like that.
I see that.
It's just a clean fucking. It just I could get lost in it. It's amazing.
I like that it kind of looks like a magazine, and like with the on the side.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss getting like Game Informer and like Nintendo Power and like just like video game magazines.
Right.
And just making my parents like pay for them.
I think I still have like a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch, but at least we used to have all of them.
I wish I would have held on to them. I think they do like an online, like Nintendo Power, I think does online, or Game Informer does. I forget.
Yeah.
But there's something about having something physical. Like I want a physical copy of stuff.
I definitely know we have at least one, and I could bring it in next time.
Do it.
Please.
Well, not next episode.
Wow. Yeah, not next episode because we're recording right after this.
Yes.
Okay. Go to my album cover, please.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking
Get up for Jack. Fuck you, Sir Yacht.
Johnny and Jack, or no, Johnny went for just like, clean albums. I'm going for fucking chaos. This is Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. Or it's Tub Thumper. I don't know. I can't remember which.
Tub Thumping.
It's Tub Thumping.
Yeah.
Because the song is
Tub Thumper.
Thumping.
This is Tub Thumper.
Thumping.
I'm confused.
Fucking
I
creepy
am.
ass.
It's Tub Thumper. The song is Tub Thumping.
I was wrong.
This is Tub Thumper.
This fucking creepy ass alien baby with giant teeth in front of a fucking green screen.
No, it's a pink baby with veneers and with a neon green screen behind it for the audio listeners. But also, if you don't know this album cover, you should know this album cover. Also, you might be really young if you don't know this album cover.
It really describes the late 90s perfectly,
But
I will say.
the song, Tub Thumper is the album. Tub Thumping, if you don't know the song, you do know the song.
Okay.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Sing it, you asshole.
Shut the fuck up.
That's mine. You weren't singing.
I didn't know I was supposed to be singing. Sorry.
I was grabbing you like this while I was singing. You didn't know you were supposed to be singing?
We'll practice choreography next time.
We'll work on it. I thought we had it, but we got to work on it. We got to work on the... All right, Jack, do you have one?
You guys don't. You guys both can't dance, so I just had to throw that in there.
We can't dance. We can't dance.
I can't
I have one.
dance.
I don't have it pulled up, but
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we prepped it, so maybe we can't dance.
Dude, that's the album cover?
No, stop staring at the screen, Jack. We'll get very angry if we mention.
Guess what?
No, we'll get angry.
Guess what? We're on the episode now. You can look at the screen.
Hurry up, let's go.
No, he'd be angry if you say that's a generational screen, Jack.
Dude, Jack gets so mad when we pay attention to the screen. But it's his segment. He wasn't ready. Okay, so this is a great album cover, but I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if you were, what would it be?
I mean, easily a 1-1 choice of my favorite of all time is Currents by Tame Impala.
Whoa! We didn't see this coming at all.
It's a great album cover. What is it?
Is it a pinball?
The point is you don't have to know what it is. It's just it is. You know what I mean?
I just feel like I don't know anything with like
Jack just dropped his phone.
anything. So
I mean he does psych rock. So it's kind of like a throwback of that time, like the 80s where they would just have like psychedelic imagery.
It's more 70s, I'd say.
Oh, sorry, I was born.
Why
then.
are you? Why? Hold on. Why would you just let him roll?
Let Johnny be correct.
No, he just is like Jack just dropped his phone, by the way, and then he's
That,
like, "Well, it's
is
like 70s.
unnecessary.
It's like 70s." No, it's like those are both unnecessary.
No, because Johnny's just proving that he knows music, and I get it. Honestly, respect.
Bro, we got to respect the culture, and to respect the culture, you got to get the decade right.
How much do you think this album made in sales? Like, I'm gonna guess like $4,800,000.
I would say it's at least certified gold by the RIAA.
Nobody even fucking got my joke. I hate myself.
I didn't hear
I
it.
literally said $4,800,000 was a callback to when Jack
All right,
said
probably
it.
just wasn't good enough. Sorry.
No, you just don't listen. Nobody listens on the show.
I listened. It sounded right to me.
Okay, let's go to the next thing. So I want us to join weird Facebook groups, like to infiltrate them, and then I would like us to report back. So I found 3 funny Facebook groups that I think we can all join. And then here's the issue though. All 3 of them are private. So we have to somehow be cool enough to get in. So I argue that if you can't get into the Facebook groups, you have to maybe change, like maybe make a new Facebook profile or do something to help yourself get in.
Okay.
Conform. You want to conform in this sense.
That's tough for me.
Change the profile picture.
You got to make a burner.
I think with these, you'd be able to conform.
Okay.
Trust me.
Make a burner.
Okay.
They might just let me in because I'm that cool.
Okay. Jack, pick a number between 1 through 3, and that'll be yours. 2. Okay, Jack, you're going to join the Facebook group Christians Against Dinosaurs, and I'll send you a Facebook link.
Okay.
Can you guess what the premise of the...
I'm assuming they don't get down with dinosaurs because of the whole evolution thing.
Yeah, that's correct. That would be a good guess. Well, I don't know about that necessarily. It's just people that don't like dinosaurs that are also Christian.
Okay.
What the fuck you got against dinosaurs, man?
It's the Facebook group, and also Jack's in it, not you.
Why, Jack? Why?
Okay, Johnny, pick a number between 1 and 2.
2.
Okay, Johnny, you are going to join the Facebook group Dinosaurs Against Christians.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
What's that group about?
Well, can you believe this?
Get a load of
actually
this.
crazy. The
Get a
Facebook-
load of this.
This is actually crazy. The Facebook cover it says Steggasaurus.
Awesome. I love that.
Okay, anyways.
Slay.
So it's dinosaurs that are against Christians. You as a Christian yourself, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, Johnny, do you want to switch?
I'm like agnostic, but whatever.
Okay.
Do you want to switch or do
Good thing Dad doesn't listen to the show or whatever.
you want to switch or no?
No.
Okay, fine.
I'm a
Okay.
I'm a dinosaur, bitch.
So I'm going to naturally join the last Facebook group, which is Christian dinosaurs against Christians against dinosaurs.
What the fuck?
It's a real Facebook group.
Okay.
Christian dinosaurs against Christians against dinosaurs.
All right, guys, surprise segment. You guys got to guess the top 10 U.S. states by alcohol consumption, and this is per capita.
Oh, it's per capita, so it's not by population.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
What does per capita mean?
Per capita is per person. It's just another way to say it.
All right, and you guys have 5 lives.
Okay. We're guessing the top 10?
Yes.
Tough.
One is Wisconsin.
I was going to say Wisconsin. Easy 1-1.
It just like not number 1. Just guess whatever.
Okay, where is it on there?
It's number 5.
Okay, that's
crazy.
I think that's bullshit. But we're gonna guess Florida.
You'd think, but it actually is not on there at all. It's not a 10. It's not on the top 10.
The top 10?
No, it's weird.
That's insane. I don't think California is gonna be on there. I like Midwest cities in this one or Midwest states.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go Minnesota. What do you think?
I think, yeah. I figured we could say the more populous states first, but I guess it
But
doesn't
it's
matter.
per capita, so it doesn't even matter about population.
Right.
But if you like any states you think of that are just like drunk, go for it.
You guys have 3 lives left. It is not on there.
Minnesota's I was trying to confirm with Jack, but it's fine. I would have guessed it anyways. All right, Jack. I've gotten 2 wrong. I need you to kind of step in.
Texas.
I like that one.
Number 9, very good at 34.4 gallons.
That's kind of crazy.
Wait, what?
34.4 gallons.
Is that per year?
I think. I'm not even fucking sure.
Let's just go with per year.
I think that sounds like per year.
No,
Yeah.
that's per day.
Comment section, if you think that makes sense, confirm. All right.
Jack, how do you feel about Tennessee?
I like Tennessee. I mean, considering we haven't done well, I feel like Tennessee's a pretty
Tennessee,
good
I think,
guess.
is a good guess. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
All right. I'm going to give you guys an extra life because that's wrong.
That's
No,
crazy.
no. Fuck that. We're gonna.
This is my segment I will do.
Okay.
I will allow you guys
Okay,
another
thank you,
life, a
Johnny.
little extra life.
I want to go with Louisiana on the sole fact that New Orleans is in it. Hold on. Don't do that. It's not on there. It's not on there.
Are you sure we're not going with that one?
Just he's breathing. Johnny never breathes.
New York, Buffalo.
But like New York's such a big state. Fine, New York, go.
It's actually near the bottom, believe it or not.
New York?
Yes.
Bottom of the 10 or the 50?
No, the bottom of the 50.
Okay.
So I'll give you guys 2. You guys have 2 lives left.
Okay, I'm gonna say Ohio, just because we do drink here.
Indubitably.
We're drinking
1 life left.
Okay.
Incorrect.
We're bombing this.
per capita. Dude,
Bro,
we're
this is
fucking up.
Can
You guys have 2.
Wait, do you have the full list?
I have the top 10
Okay.
How'd you know that New York was at the bottom?
because I looked at the list.
Which means you would have the full.
I have it memorized.
Oh, he's got it.
Never
written-
mind.
He's
It
got it
doesn't
written
matter.
down on his brain.
I want to guess Alabama or Mississippi. I feel like Mississippi people do be drinking per capita though.
It's per capita.
I feel like Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I like Pennsylvania.
All right, I'm shutting you guys down. Okay, listen, I'm going to give you guys a hint. Okay? Joey, this is a state that you are very familiar with content-wise.
New Jersey.
Georgia?
No, it's New Jersey.
Oh.
Content like where you worked.
Johnny doesn't watch my content.
Arizona?
No, where you worked.
Okay, yeah, North Dakota.
Correct. That is number 1.
That's
45
actually
pointed
very-
gallons.
I can't believe I didn't guess that. I live there, and all I do is drink and play pig wheel and pool tabs.
All right.
Okay. So keeping
Three.
that logic in mind, let's fire off another Midwest state. Let's go with Iowa for sure on there.
You guys, Iowa, me, 7 more because that's incorrect.
How the fuck dude? That list sucks. That list sucks. It's incorrect. It's fucking in fact. It's whatever the word term is.
Don't worry.
List it off. List it off. I'm done.
Hey, hang on.
Fuck this list.
Wait, I got
listen.
one more guess.
Hang on. I came prepared because there's also extra credit. If you guys get this one right, you get the 10 out of 10.
No.
Nope. Hang on, man.
No.
Hang on.
No.
Extra credit.
I don't feel good about getting it.
Extra credit.
Okay.
Which state is dead last in alcohol consumption?
This one is easy. That's why I want to know if you had the list. It's obvious.
Which one?
Utah.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. At 20.2.
That one's the most. That's more obvious than some of these fucking
That
ones
is
on the
way-
list.
That is super obvious.
Congratulations, guys. Task failed successfully. I will list it off right now.
Please list it.
Number 1, North Dakota, 45.8 gallons. Number 2, New Hampshire, 43.9 gallons.
No way.
Number 3, Montana, 41 gallons.
See that?
Number 4, South Dakota, 38.9 gallons. Number 5, Wisconsin, 36.2 gallons.
Should be one.
Number 6, this is surprising, Nevada.
No, that's not surprising.
Yeah, but like you'd think like
Vegas. Period.
yeah, I guess 35.8 gallons.
Okay.
Number 7, Vermont. Vermont at 35.3. Number 8, Nebraska, 35.2.
That's a good one.
9, you said Texas, 34.4. And finally, number 10, Maine, 34.0.
Are we on there?
No. With the Northeast just and took it.
Wow.
It's tough.
That's cap, bro.
It's very tough.
They're not.
Iowa's got to be on there. That's
They're asking. They're not asking the right people.
It's in
Iowa
top.
and Minnesota, dude. All they do is booze.
It's in the top 50 or
like
51. Like this, like it includes Washington D.C.
I don't like that.
But you guys got Utah. Congrats.
All right. This has been episode 26
Yes.
of Shipheads. Jack, you have to join Christians against dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Johnny, you have to join dinosaurs against Christians.
Roar.
And then I have to join Christian dinosaurs against
Yes.
dinosaurs against Christians against dinosaurs.
Yeah.
We'll report back next week in 2 weeks because we're recording the next episode right now. Okay, this has been Shipheads. We'll see you next time. Peace, bye.
Yes.